let us try to understand how to achieve pineal gland orgasm, or in other words, how to generate DMT inside your brain. Before understanding how to generate DMT, I would like to explain something about pineal gland. So pineal gland is a part of our brain which is in the middle of the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere. So it is a part of the brain which is connecting the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere of our brain. So now, what is the significance of this pineal gland? So pineal gland is surrounded with DMT crystals all around it. So whenever we spark the pineal gland, what happens is that those DMT crystals gets active and it spreads all over the brain, and it tries to receive the signals of astral and causal realm. See, DMT is a molecule which is capable of making you receive the signals of other realms. See, now your frequency is tuned to the 5 sensory organs, due to which you are able to see only the physical realm. You are not able to see the astral and causal realms. See, astral and causal realm are made up of different frequencies. That is why you are not able to see those realms. Whereas physical realm is more of made up of the 5 sensory input. That is why you are able to see the physical realm. And these realms are not existing somewhere physically somewhere else. These are existing parallelly. That is, the physical realm, astral realm, causal realm are existing parallelly, and they are overlapping each other. That is, now I am talking to you, right? So I am talking through my astral body. So my astral body contains my emotion and intellect, but you cannot see my emotion and intellect. You can see only my physical body, because now you are operating with your 5 senses. You are not operating through your Ajna Chakra. So that is why you are not able to see my emotion and intellect. Only you can see my the physical body. So these are overlapping realms. They are not separate. And now moving on to the significance of pineal gland, it is very much useful for our sleep. That is, when we sleep, right, what happens is the Kundalini goes upwards and generates melatonin. So when we generate melatonin, we feel sleepy and we go to the astral and causal realm, derive potential energy from the causal realm and come back to our physical realm. So why are we deriving potential energy? See, Shakti, that is Shiva's daughter, cannot stay apart from Shiva for a long time. She can stay away from Shiva only for maybe 16 hours or 17, 18, 19 hours per day. But then again she has to come back to Shiva because she requires the potential energy. Now, who is Shiva and Shakti? Shiva is the pure consciousness which does not identify with anything, and Shakti is the pure consciousness which identifies itself with many things. So whenever our consciousness identifies itself with many things, it gets tired. That is, it has some time. After that time period, it gets tired and it needs rest. That is why it goes to the causal realm and derives the potential energy from there, because it is disassociating itself with the body and mind, due to which it is able to restore its energy and come back to the physical realm. So that is happening during our sleep. But during our sleep, in our pineal gland, melatonin hormone is released. That is the sleepy hormone, due to which we go to those realms unconsciously. That is, we are not aware. But during meditation, we are going to those realms using the DMT molecules. So there is a difference between sleep and meditation. Both are same, but the thing is, during sleep we go to those places unconsciously, and during meditation we go to those places consciously. Again, I don't want you to explore the astral and causal realm too much, because there are a lot of astral and causal entities who are very powerful than human consciousness, and they can harm you if they want to. So that is why it is not recommended that you explore those places. You just have to learn how to achieve Nirvikalpa. So what is Nirvikalpa? Nirvikalpa means going to the Shiva, that is escaping the Sahasrara Chakra. That is, the Kundalini, which is identifying now with the body, must escape and merge with the eternal present. So what is eternal present? See, now eternal present means the consciousness which is not vibrating. That is Shiva, the consciousness which is not vibrating, is all around us. When it vibrates, it creates these realms. So when the Shiva inside us vibrated, it started identifying with the 5 senses. So it got converted to Shakti. So now it is in the form of our brain and spine. So it is spread across the brain and spine, and that brain and spine is pumping the Kundalini energy to the other parts of our body. For example, if you see my hand, if you see my face, if you see my legs, so these are all outputs of Kundalini. That is, when Kundalini is pumping energy to the other places. But primarily it was only in the brain and the spine. So brain and the spine is where Kundalini starts, and these are the outlets. That is, my hands, legs, nose, all forehead, everything are the outlets of Kundalini. So now how to bring the Kundalini energy back to the primary form? In order to bring the Kundalini energy back to the spine, we have to start meditating. That is, you have to have Chin Mudra. One is Chin Mudra, and another is looking in the middle of your eyes. That is Ajna Chakra, that is in the forehead. So you have to look in the middle of the eyes where you get that V shape, right? So this V shape. So you have to look at that place and close your eyes. So once you do that, you have got the position of the Ajna Chakra. Once you get the position of Ajna Chakra, you have to just try to pull the Kundalini from the Muladhara Chakra. See, now the Kundalini is identifying itself with the body. That is why we have to disidentify, like how we do during sleep. During sleep, what happens is the Kundalini stops identifying itself with body, due to which it goes to the upper chakras. So it gets converted to the astral body and the causal body. So we are becoming the Kshirodakshaya Vishnu, that is our astral dreamer, and the Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, that is the causal dreamer. So we are becoming that hive mind. So we are all connected. Me, you, your friends, relatives, animals, birds. When we sleep, we are going back to the hive mind, that is the Kshirodakshaya Vishnu and Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. So the whole universe, when it sleeps, it's going into the Garbhodakshaya Vishnu's mind. So that is the hive mind. And the bigger hive mind is the consciousness which is not vibrating, that is the Shiva. But we don't go to the Shiva, because if we go to the Shiva, then we will achieve Nirvikalpa and we will not come back to the human form. That is why we just go to the Garbhodakshaya Vishnu and come back during sleep. Now we are replicating, we are imitating that process during meditation. That is, we are fooling the Kundalini and making it think that we are sleeping. But in truth, we are not sleeping. We are just fooling the Kundalini. So Shiva, the Father, pure consciousness which is not vibrating, is fooling the Kundalini, that is the energy which is vibrating. So to think that it is sleeping. So what we have to do is first Chinmudra and focus on the middle of the eyes like this. Close your eyes. Then there must be no thoughts in your mind, because now you are Shiva, now you are the Father, consciousness at rest. So there should be no thoughts in your mind. And what you have to do is you have to imagine there is an axle here, and the Muladhara Chakra is the well. That is, the Muladhara Chakra contains the energy which you got from food. That is, whenever you ate food, that energy of the food got converted into the Kundalini energy, and it gave nutrition to the body. So now you are focusing on the Muladhara Chakra, and you are trying to pull that energy to the upper chakras. So in order to do that, you have to imagine there is an axle here. So you are trying to pull the water from the well. So the water is at the bottom of the well. Now we are trying to pull it upwards using the eyes. So eyes are like your hands. So using the eyes, you are trying to pull the energy like this. Yeah, so when you do that, what happens is the energy goes upwards and sparks your pineal gland. So when the pineal gland is sparked, DMT crystals get activated in your brain, and you will start receiving the signals of astral and causal realm. So this is just replicating the sleep process. So you have to replicate the breath also. That is, you have to breathe very slowly. So in order to breathe very slowly, first you have to clean out your lungs. That is, first completely deoxygenize the lungs. That is, exhale completely exhale. When your lungs are completely empty with no oxygen, no air, now try to breathe fully. That is, fully pump your lungs with all the oxygen. Okay, once you do this, now start replicating the sleep process. That is, start breathing slowly as if you're fooling the Kundalini that it is sleeping. Simultaneously concentrate on the Ajna Chakra. Chinmudra. No thoughts. Now try to pull the Kundalini. So when you do that, a ball of energy from the bottom of your spine comes to the pineal gland and sparks the DMT crystals. So this is the last but one step before Nirvikalpa Samadhi. If you go beyond this step, if you go beyond the pineal gland orgasm, then your Kundalini will escape. That is, Shiva will fool the Shakti completely, telling that it is dead. So during Nirvikalpa Samadhi, we are fooling the Kundalini by telling that it is dead. That time what happens is it disassociates itself with the body and the mind and goes to the eternal present. But during sleep, we don't do that. We have that slow breathing, right? So during sleep, we are not going to the ultimate Shiva. We are just replicating the slow breathing process. So this is the way you can achieve pineal gland orgasm. This is the last but one step of Nirvikalpa. If you go beyond this, then the Kundalini goes beyond the Ajna Chakra and reaches the Sahasrara and finally pops out from the body. So these are very dangerous techniques. So that is why I wouldn't recommend you to do this when you have family members like kids, wife, husband, and parents. So if you first you have to take care of your family, only then you should achieve Nirvikalpa. Because without responsibilities, your Kundalini will come back to the physical realm. If you don't fulfill your responsibility, only if you fulfill your responsibility, you can go beyond the Ajna Chakra. Otherwise, it will come back. So that is why it is recommended that you tell your family members before doing these practices. Tell them that my goal is to achieve Nirvikalpa, but don't achieve it now. That is, first you take care of your family members, and if you want, you can teach them also. Because what happens is during natural death, the Kundalini feels the pain, that is maybe during heart attack or kidney failure. It feels the pain and it attaches itself more with the physical body, due to which we come back as humans. And that is not a pleasant experience. Why should we not evolve? Every person on earth has the right to evolve from human to an astral being. So that is why this is my YouTube channel, for making people evolve beyond humans. I don't want any human to think that they cannot evolve. They must evolve using these. They have the right to evolve. They deserve happiness in the astral realm, where there is no hunger, no thirst. It's completely blissful. Only with your emotion and intellectual body you can travel to galaxies, create gardens, beautiful gardens. So it's full of your creative powers. There is no physical body limitation. So every human deserves this happiness, deserves these powers. That is why I made this YouTube channel. And also, natural death is not worthy. That is, it is not worthy to die like an animal. That is, see, animals die unconsciously by through a heart attack or some organ failure, and their consciousness evolves. That is, it evolves from a dog to chimpanzee to human. But after humans, right, it's a very tough transition, because humans are very much in connect with their that is physical body. They are very much in love with the physical body. That is why natural death, what happens is you feel the pain of your body and you will not leave it, due to which you will be born again in the physical realm. That is why it is recommended that all humans go away using the Nirvikalpa Samadhi process. Only then we can evolve to become astral beings. Now, astral beings are purely emotional and intellectual. They don't have the physical body limitation. Similarly, a causal being does not have the limitation of emotion and intellect also. He is purely existential. That is, he just exists and dreams. So we are inside the dream of a causal being. We have to become like him. We have to become the Kshirodakshaya Vishnu and Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. And we have to not stick to our human body limitations. So this is an opportunity for everyone to learn these techniques, that is pineal gland orgasm, and finally achieve Nirvikalpa. So this will be achieved not immediately. You have to practice this every day during the Brahma Muhurta time, that is from 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. During which the alpha, beta, gamma vibrations will be less in the physical realm, and the theta frequency will be more in the physical realm, due to which you are able to concentrate more. That is why you have to do this during 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. That is Brahma Muhurta time, which is a very precious time for practicing spiritual meditations. So yeah, during daytime if you practice, the materialistic frequency will be more, that is alpha, beta, gamma frequency will be more, and you will not be able to concentrate much. So, and also this orgasm will not be achieved immediately. It requires practice, at least 1 month. At least 1 month you have to practice from 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. and try to bring your Kundalini upwards. It is not an easy task to fool the daughter, Shakti. So Shiva has to be strong, that is the thoughtless mind has to be strong. Yeah, so I hope I have brought some light to your consciousness. Thanks for watching. We'll meet in the next video. Jai Mahakal.